Time.
10:36.
Hey guys, listen up, man. Listen up. Take a second when you guys walk out the door for the first time. When you guys are in the tunnel, take a second to take it in. This is such an incredible opportunity. Most players don't have an opportunity like this, to play in a game like this. Take it in, man. Have fun. This is a football game. Let's go out there and let's play our butts off. Let's have fun. We're fighting for each other. We're fighting for the man in this room. Let's take this field. Let's bring home a massive victory. Let's bring that belt back. Let's go.
Nous sommes dans le nord-est de l'Ohio, là où la NFL est née en 1920. Mais ici, à Massillon, c'est le football scolaire qui est roi. Les Tigers sont l'âme de cette petite ville de 32 000 habitants qui possède une tradition hors du commun. Avec 9 championnats nationaux, les Tigers sont l'équipe secondaire la plus titrée aux États-Unis. Sa rivalité avec les Bulldogs de Canton-McKinley est légendaire. Le stade de la ville porte le nom du plus illustre entraîneur des Tigers, Paul Brown. Il a fait de Massillon le programme le plus en vue et le plus envié aux États-Unis dans les années 1930, avant d'aller fonder dans la NFL l'équipe qui porte son nom, les Browns de Cleveland. Déjà, à l'époque de Paul Brown, la saison des Tigers culminait avec l'affrontement contre les Bulldogs.
It's an honor, first and foremost. You're the caretaker of one of the greatest high school football traditions in the country. And that means a lot to me as a coach from the state of Ohio, to not only be a part of it, but try to add to the tradition that already exists here. It's everything for this community. If you go 9-1 and that one loss was to McKinley, it's a bad season. If you go 1-9 and you beat McKinley, it's a good season. For a lot of these people, it's Christmas and birthdays and everything, homecoming, everything all wrapped up into one. I mean, this is the pinnacle event of the year.
This McKinley game, it's fun every year. It's the one day of the year I wake up like I was still playing football. It's game day. I'm not going to play. I'm just going to write about it. But at the same time, it's such an experience to be a part of, even in the periphery, to be a part of that rivalry and to be part of that tradition, and it just kind of consumes you, and it's just fun to just be that little part of it. It is amazing because you look at the banner over there. 1970 is the last state championship. When you got 40 plus years of gap between the last state title, things you would think things would wane off. You think people statewide, nationwide, would think less of a program. Yet Massillon still resonates nationwide, even beyond the borders, because people know there's just something about this place that makes it different than, it's just different.
When you're from here, your dream isn't to be a pro football player or anything. Your first dream is to be a Massillon Tiger, because I've been going to games since I was 2 years old, and I've always dreamed whenever I'd act to be a football player, whether it be a Browns player or Ohio State player, I always acted like I was a Massillon Tiger. Bleed orange and black. We have the best fan base, the best school around here. Everybody's like a family here. Everyone loves the football team. Our band, our cheerleaders, they're all amazing, and our coaches are great. And I have 100 brothers on this team, and I love playing every Friday night and this week Saturday with them.
Yeah, it's like he said, it's way more than what I expected. I knew how big of a deal it was when I walked into McDonald's one morning and some guy sitting in the corner just said my full name and told me every stat I had from the last game. So it's way better than I thought as a kid. Way better.
If the one tech is to you, the three tech, Jameer's supposed to move the three tech to you, all right, for zone read. If the back is behind the cube, right? Okay. But if he doesn't, for whatever reason, he doesn't, okay, then you guys just go ahead and play hard and play the back, and we'll spill the cube. Okay. I'll draw it. Don't worry.
Yeah, you gotta draw it. When
draw
we get
it?
in the locker room,
all right.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
Go for it. Wow. And this is what we're working with. But they're good kids.
Tick, tick, boom!
Massillon vibre au rythme de ses Tigers à l'année, même en dehors de la saison de football. Mais l'expression la plus visible de cette passion est la vitalité de son Booster Club. Le principal regroupement de partisans des Tigers compte plus d'1 millier de membres actifs. Dans le sous-sol de l'ancien bureau de poste de Massillon, quartier général du Booster Club, les membres les plus impliqués, comme Jim, Ron et Gary, coordonnent chaque semaine les activités de l'organisme.
Most booster clubs are the parents of those players involved in it, whereas our booster club, it's a cross-section of the whole community. I mean, we've got, you know, everything you could think of, every occupation, every nationality. I mean, it's just a total cross-section of the community.
Hey, finally made it.
How did the Booster Club came about in the 30s? Yeah.
Paul Brown in 1934 had one of his players who got hit in the stomach, and when he got hit in the stomach, so as a result, all that came up was tomatoes. And he said, well, gee, if that's all this kid's getting, we're gonna have to do something to make sure that these kids get a better diet and have a more stable life and that type of thing at home. So they started the Booster Club, and if anybody needed anything, why the Booster Club would go out, get the resources to do that, and that's kind of how it was organized. And that was started in 1934, so it still goes on today. It's considered the granddaddy of all booster clubs.
The high school football in this town, it's like the town's team in some way, in that all elements of the community get involved with it. So there might be a doctor, a lawyer, a steel worker, and they're sitting around at a restaurant and they're talking about the high school football team. So it's actually a bonding element. It's a little bit of glue that's kept the community together.
Le Booster Club des Tigers agit aussi comme la mémoire du programme. En plus des souvenirs amassés au fil des années, des centaines de cartables contiennent classés et annotés tous les articles écrits depuis 1894 sur l'équipe. Mais le véritable trésor de ces archives sont ses films de match.
Ron, what year is the oldest film that you've brought in? Ron Prunty.
1936, when Paul Brown was head coach.
You showed me an old color film. I mean, it was old. When was that done?
That'd been 1940. All the Massillon-McKinley games normally are on color film. That's how it's important. All the other ones are in black and white.
Talk to me a bit about the rivalry with McKinley.
Again, this goes back to the pro teams. You had the Canton Bulldogs and the Massillon Tigers, and that's where the rivalry started. Some of the stuff they did was just amazing. People were betting on houses, and they were betting large sums of money, and I mean, it was really out of hand. I think that's ultimately kind of what led to the demise of the Massillon Tiger professional team, was some of those kind of things got. As we go forward, that passion just continued, and the people, they grew. And then you got a football team, a high school football team that starts winning. Paul Brown comes here and he coaches, and he starts winning, and it gets to a point where it gets handed down from generation to generation. You're at a point where this is your culture, this is who we are.
Avant chaque classique contre McKinley, Massillon se lance dans une semaine de festivités afin de célébrer sa passion pour ses Tigers. Les rallyes et rassemblements se succèdent, comme les parades et les marches, dans les rues et les institutions de la ville. Dans les jours précédant le match le plus attendu de l'année, c'est tout Massillon qui s'éveille.
Have a great time this weekend. This is going to be one of your last times that you're going to play Massillon-McKinley on our field, and we want you to have the best time and great memories. So, in saying that, we need to have a band and the majorettes and the cheerleaders do the greatest job as you can, because we need that bell back in Massillon, right?
The game is, of course, the ultimate game. But I love kids come into my office. I love that. I love being part of the kids and getting them pumped up and the enthusiasm everybody shares. But tonight you're also going to see the parade, the Beat McKinley parade. And you're also going to see all the great pride and the excitement and the enthusiasm of our community. So it's exciting, it's fun, but it really brings our community together.
Le jour du match, la fête se déplace des rues au stade de Massillon. Près de la moitié de la ville assistera dans quelques heures au duel le plus attendu de l'année. Pour la majorité des jeunes joueurs de 16-17 ans, c'est le match d'une vie.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Massillon's Paul Brown Tiger Stadium, the site of the 127th meeting between the McKinley Bulldogs and the Massillon Tigers.
Time! We put in all that work. We put in all that work for each other, man.
Don't get any better than this. Thank you.
It was us in there, the men in this room right here. Put in that work to make yourself better, yes, but for your teammates, to make this team better. How much do you owe each other? How much has everybody in this room given to you? How many times has he woken up? How many times has he put in another set? How many times has he pushed through another rep for you? Take a second when you guys walk out the door for the first time. When you guys are in the tunnel, take a second to take it in. All right, stays like this, that's got to show out. That's got to come through. None of the other nonsense is going to win this football game. Heart's going to win this football game. Heart is going to win this football game. Let's go!
C'est enfin l'heure du match. Vainqueurs l'an dernier, les Bulldogs ont apporté la cloche, symbole de la rivalité centenaire entre les deux écoles. Le seul objectif des Tigers, la ramener à Massillon.
He's got a big hole. Robinson to the 40, 45, and knocked out of bounds at the Tiger 49-yard line.
Their offensive lineman cut our linebacker.
In the zone?
No.
They're not in the free block.
No, he was blitzing from depth.
Blankenship gonna go deep. Jasinski's out there. He's got it. Touchdown.
Beautiful throw and catch.
Here we go, Black.
Robinson over the middle. Caught. Prayer-wise. He's gonna take it for a Bulldog touchdown. First and goal now for the Bulldogs at the Tiger 12. Option play. Robinson gonna keep. Cuts it inside to the 5. He's gonna score. Touchdown. Bulldogs. Blankenship fakes. For Jasinski, ball in the air. He caught it. Put out of bounds.
Tony, that was in freaking bounds. You saw it. You got to overrule that kid.
And that is the end of the first half. McKinley 13, Massillon 7.
À la demi, Massillon est en retard de 6 points sur McKinley. Dans le vestiaire des Tigers, les visages sont tendus. Le spectre que la cloche reste à McKinley pour une deuxième année de suite est bien réel.
Listen up, all right? Hey, this is what we signed up for, man. This is what we signed up for, right? This is a football game, man. How could you ask for anything better? I remember a week ago and one day, we were in a halftime. What were we down? 6-0. We're down 6-0. We're down 6 points. Guess what we're down right now? 6 points. 6 points, man. We came out and won the second half 21-6. All right? We're a second half football team. That's how we're built. All right, let's start taking over here in the second half. Let's start rolling. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, team yourself on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Team yourself. Let's go, Go Tigers, baby. We're going to win this game. 13-7, 24-17, Massillon. Let's go.
Not in our house. Not in our house. Not in our house.
Oh, throw a flag on that. Thank you, Christ.
Blankenship back with protection. Ball in the air down the field. He's got Jasinski. Touchdown.
get him! Go for it.
Second down and 5, and the give to Watson. Cuts it inside. Watson to the 2. Watson, touchdown. Second and goal. Ball just inside the 5. Robinson going to keep. Robinson breaks a tackle. Robinson, touchdown Bulldogs.
Les Bulldogs reprennent vie au 4e quart. Après un toucher qui resserre le score à 2 points, McKinley menace une deuxième fois profondément dans la zone de Massillon.
That's corner. Reggie corner. Down the sideline. And all the way down inside the Tigers' 5-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, defense! Let's go!
Après un placement raté par les Bulldogs, les Tigers reprennent la possession et écoulent méthodiquement les dernières minutes. McKinley ne touchera plus au ballon.
And the give to Thomas again to the 34, but that is it. McKinley cannot stop the clock. Time is going to run out. And now Massillon gets their 69th win in the series, Jim.
I'm just excited for our kids, man. Our kids work so hard. You know, they've been fighting since December 2nd for this. I'm just proud of them, happy for them.
Hey, shut up. Hats off, hats off. Hats off.
First, I want to thank God for allowing us to play this great game out here today. What a great football game. I want to thank God that you guys had the courage to play this game today with class and dignity and courage the way it's supposed to be played, like men of Massillon. And thank God you're
Cette fois, la cloche reste à Massillon. Pour la plupart des joueurs des Tigers, c'est la première fois qu'ils touchent au symbole d'une des grandes rivalités du sport nord-américain. Les Tigers ont gagné pour la 69e fois depuis 1894.